Hello guys, so in this video I'm gonna list down all of the bonus items that you can get in Front Mission 4. That includes Wanzer parks, full Wanzer sets, uh, money, weapons and so on. So let's just get it started. So the format I'm going with here is I've already got a whole bunch of save files. So I'm just going to load from a save file and then carry on from there. So I'm going to load from these save files which are marked as a stage. So what that means is right after completing a story mission, once you immediately save, the save file is stored as 02. Even otherwise, the save file marks the number of the previous stage. And what I mean by previous stage is that in for example Front Mission 5, the save file will be marked as the number of the next mission. So you need to be sure of that. So that's why I'm ensuring that when it says stage 2, this is post stage 2, post mission number 2. So yeah, let me just get started right away. After mission 2, this is I think the first time we switch from the Durandal branch to Daryl's team. I'm just going to skip through the plot and focus on who you need to talk to. So let's just skip through all of this. Initially I was wondering if I should just post this as separate guides of how to obtain a particular item, but since all it involves is talking to various people at different stages in the game, there's absolutely no reason not to just talk to everyone you can. So that's why this guide is in a chronological format. I'll be going from the beginning of the game to the end of the game and noting down who all you need to talk to and what item you will eventually get. There's no reason not to get every single one of these. It's free basically, and some of them are just game-breaking stuff, but most of them are just meh. Maybe you can sell it for some cash or whatever. Right, so this is the beginning of the Daryl branch. Even before we get into the first mission, you need to talk to some guy for a future reward. Just skipping through the plot here. Okay, we finally reach the garrison. And at the command center, we need to talk to the mail operator. Operator mail, the first time he says, the transport was headed for Atabapo, but it changed course when it was intercepted by the Air Force. It was headed east towards us before it disappeared from radar. Talk to him again, he says, rumor has it that Governor Diaz has a secret cache hidden in the basement of his manor. So this will point us, this will have Daryl wondering if there's even more treasure that we can loot. I will note all of these down in the description in case you don't want to watch the video. Okay, so that's about it for this part. So next is after stage 4. Now this is when we are switching back from the UCS team to the Durandal team. Head into the briefing room. We need to do that anyway for plot progression. And we need to talk with Allison. We need to talk with her once anyway to progress the plot. So the first time is going to be quite a long dialogue sequence where Hermes goes into analysis mode. Blah 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 blah. Talk to her again. She says, "We're having the Department of Foreign Affairs look into this incident, but I don't think they'll find many answers." And if you talk to her again, "The gear you have here may not be enough." Yeah, this is what's important for us. "I'll ask for aid from the British Army." "I'd rather you didn't do that. You know that we are prohibited from having any direct links to the army. You'll be in trouble if anyone finds out." "But don't worry, Miss Allison. Our gear is as good as the army's." Okay, so that dialogue sequence was important for us. That'll lead to some really cool stuff down the road. Next is after stage 5. This one is pretty minor. We just need to talk to Hermes and he'll give us a free shield. Hey, free is free, right? No judgments about quality there. Here, Elsa, use this. And that's all. The enemy's firepower should be pretty high, so we should be careful not to take too many hits when we fight them. Get a shield. I almost never use the shield, but like I said, free is free. That's it for this one. Okay, next up, we switch back to... Oh, stage 7. Now this is back in Durandal's perspective, UCS perspective. Daryl's team. Just skipping through the plot until we get to that point. So here they're just discussing what's the best way to get out of Venezuela, and eventually they will decide to head to Port Cumana up north, where Rengus's contact is, who is Chang, obviously. Move out, move out. Nothing to do here. We need to meet up with Chang first. Oh god, do we really have to go to the Caribbean? Alright, that's in the Caribbean. That guy will mention he knows Chang. All of this is just plot, you have to do this anyway. I'm just gonna focus on the optional stuff out of the way. So it's not as if you can miss this. Head to Port Cumana. There is Chang. Head into his office. Head out. And back in Port Cumana, we talk to Chang. What did they say? We need gear for our Wanzers. Do you have any in stock? Of course not. I was waiting for you to bring me some, remember? But if you really need gear, I know another guy who deals in that kind of stuff. His shop's right over there. He's just pointing us over the shop. Talk to him again. By the way, Chang, my connection in the UCS asked me to collect what you owe him. Hand it over. What are you talking about? I don't owe him anything. Then maybe I should tell your wife about the... Alright. But this is all I have right now. Take it. And it gives us a Kirishima 51 shotgun. Slightly better than the one Daryl has, so... might as well equip it, right? So that's for this one. Let's move on to after stage 8. So basically after the next mission... Let's get out of here. We are back at Chang's office for some stupid reason. And here, before heading to Cumana City, just head into the shop. I think this is the first time we actually get to buy some stuff. Talk to weapons trader. He says, hey, you guys know Calvo in Caracas? Calvo, of course, becomes an important character later on. No, we've never even been to Caracas. Oh, so you guys aren't revolutionaries? Revolutionaries? You mean guerrillas? Are you telling us you only do business with revolutionaries? No, it's not that. I only wanted to know if Calvo was doing okay. Think that's it. Yeah. That'll lead to a sweet full Wanzer set later on. Alright, next we head to after mission 10. So this is the end of the current sequence, UCS sequence, where we've just gotten Louis and Ines in the party. So we'll switch back to Durandal perspective. Had to do this to progress the plot. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, seriously? We had to go into the house. I was afraid of this. Man, there's so much dialogue here. I guess we need to go into the school as well. Yep. To meet Thamond for the first time. Okay, switching back to Durandal. Just get through all of this plot. And here they're basically saying that Durandal has acted illegally, so they're being disbanded, and everybody's really sad now. And we meet Frederick. Actually, no, this is the second time we meet Frederick. So we accompany him to the bar. And the bar has one of Latona's friends, Nick. We need to talk with him. Latona, how you been? Why don't you sit down? I'll buy a drink. Who's this? Nick. He works for one of the farms of manufacturers that sends us products to test. I'm sorry, Nick, but we're a little busy right now. Oh, come on. I thought we could talk about that gear you were interested in today. Maybe some other time. Okay, that's gonna lead to some gear that she was interested in, quote unquote. I can finally get out of there. Alright, next up, post mission 12. So that was it for Durandal. We're switching back to UCS now. After a bit of dialogue, showing us what the villains are up to. So we're still in the refugee village, and they're all making a plan to head to Caracas because apparently the state army has found their hideout or something, or maybe the state army just wants to take over Caracas, and Calvo's team is hidden out there in their hideout, isn't it? So we need to go and save them. And because Daryl agrees to help, we're going to get some freebies from Lewis as well. So first, Dr. Lewis, he says, "Here, let me give this to you. It is not much, but it should help you equip your Wanzers with what you need, in case we do run into trouble." No, don't worry about it. We'll be... I cannot ask you to risk your lives for us for nothing. Please take it. And he gives us 3,000 bucks. Pretty useful. Because I think this is also when we get new stuff to buy. And you need to talk to Wanzersmith. He says, I'm going with Lewis too. I'm the only one who can keep La Alianza supplied after all. Oh, and I have some new gear in my shop. Come and take a look at them when you have time. Talk to him again. Hello there. About what I did to you before. I guess I should make it up to you. Yeah, you should. You mean trying to get us lost? Nah, don't worry about it. Oh, but I must. I owe you. Though we are busy with this Caracas mission right now, I promise I will make it up to you. And oh boy, he will make it up to us. One of the best Wanzers in the game. So that's it for now. Next we go post mission 13. So basically after the next mission, we are finally reunited with Calvo and his team. The La Alianza allies, I like to call them. Although technically Louis, Ines and Thamond are also La Alianza, but they're part of our team, aren't they? Oh boy. It's the Russians! I mean Zaftrans! Can we talk to Calvo? The governor's manor is not far from here. We only have to cross the downtown area to our northwest. Damn it. Okay, that's about the next mission. Talk to him again. Calvo, I seem to remember hearing your name before somewhere. Oh? It was that trader in Port Cumana. He was asking about you. Yes, I know him. How is he? He looks fine, Calvo. That is good to hear. He used to be a member of La Alianza, but he was badly wounded and could not fight with us anymore. He was still helping us by getting gear and weapons for us, but I had not heard from him for a while. I'm glad he's doing alright. Here, I will give you this in exchange for the good news you have brought us. And we get a full Cicada Wanzer set. Now, Cicada is one of the best body, arm, and legs that you can get at this stage, and they're pretty expensive too. So if you just knew that you were going to get one here, you needn't have bothered buying one set before the previous mission. But still, you probably needed that for the last mission, or maybe not. I don't know. Here is a pretty convenient way to save money. So that's it for now, and I think immediately after the next mission, there's another thing. So Calvo was talking about the Governor's Manor. That's the next mission. So after the Governor's Manor mission, we are here in the Governor's Manor. And here is where we find Diaz. But we've been hearing a lot of reference to something that is hidden in the Manor Basement, isn't it? So we need to go and take a look. Ow. Okay, once we get the menu, head back into the Manor Basement with just Daryl's team. What are we doing here? You remember that rumor we heard back at the garrison, don't you? There may be more of Diaz's cash somewhere down here. Why not just ask the governor? Don't be an idiot. We can't talk about that in front of Louis. Nothing here. Nope. What are you doing, Daryl? We have to get out of here as soon as we can. Yeah, sorry. I guess we'll just have to forget about the rest of the cash. So apparently there's nothing here in the Manor Basement. Oh well. Anyway, after... Okay, so next up is post mission 15. Basically after the next mission. And here we are back with the Durandal again. This is right after we've defeated Wanzers in the Zaftran Border. Here we need to talk with Zead. We'll have to make do with our current gear. Had I known this would happen, I would have asked Allison to give us the latest British Army gear. Don't look at me like that. I wasn't being serious. We do not have much choice. Let us follow Latona's lead. Oh, okay. That's all we need to do. Oh no, hold on. We need to get through this entire sequence. We need to head to Port Nicolaev and blah 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 blah. This is all before the Port Nicolaev mission. There's quite a bunch of dialogue involved. So we are at Sergei's office now. At some point, we'll get an option to go into Keal. I guess that's the name of the bar or something. Head into Keal. And here I think we have to talk to the bartender to progress the plot, but before that, talk to Boris. I saw Sergei walk by earlier. He was talking with a strange Asian man. What was strange about him? Well, he kept looking around as if he was afraid of something. They looked like they were headed for Sergei's office. I think that's it, right? What? The city? Yeah. Yeah, so that reference to Sergei meeting with an Asian man is the reference that we need. Moving on with the plot. Now we'll get the option to move to Port Nicolaev. And here's Chang. So Boris said they were headed to Sergei's office. Let's check it out. We need to talk with Bosch here. He says, a strange Asian man. Yes, I saw him. He came here on a truck with something big loaded on the back. That's exactly what we're gonna get. There was also a crate on the truck bed, and if I'm not mistaken, it looked like the type of crate they use to store Wanzer gear. Oh shit. Sergei brought up Wanzers out of using his trucks? Do we need to talk to him twice? I think we just need to talk to him that once. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so that's about it for this one. Oh man. Where is the menu? There it is. Next is port after the Port Nicolaev missions, post stage 16. So we'll be getting the hell out of Dodge in Chang's ship. So we need to ask him to fork over the goodies. Oh my god, there's so much dialogue here. But I believe this is the first time they are contacting Daryl's team. No, just a radio man. Okay, here we need to talk to Chang. I'm sorry to have involved you in all this, Monsieur Chang. I wish there was something we could do to repay you. No, it's okay. I'll just find something else to sell. You mean weapon? Turner immediately on his case. No, I've learned my lesson. I'm staying away from farces and weapons from now on. I'll just stick to smuggling normal contraband. I think that's funny. Speaking of which, do people need anything for your sponsors? I'll sell you anything I have left in my hold. Ah, but I won't make you any deals. I have to make a living, you know. Hello, we want something for free? Mr. Chang, that crate in your hold, isn't it the same one you had brought with you to Sergei's? I'd like to know what's in it. Oh, that! I was trying to sell it to Sergei too, but I never got the chance with all the shooting. You can have it if you want. You're going to give something for free? None of my people have been able to properly mount it on a Wanzer. It's so hard to use, I've been having a hard time finding a buyer. So yes, you can have it. It'll free up valuable space in my cargo hold. And we get the magic box missile launcher. I think it's slightly stronger than the best we can buy right now. So, regardless, free is free, as I keep saying. So that's it for this one. Oh, hold on. We are not quite done yet. We need to progress the plot. Switch to the UCS branch. And that would be right after Thamond officially joined our team. So back in Daryl's team, we are at Central Venezuela. Troops in retreat! I forgot what they are doing in Central Venezuela. Just talk to Thamond here. Listen, people, remember that our attacks must be timed perfectly. No, not this. Once they start running, we must charge in and block their escape route. Oh, no, Thamond. I brought some gear. It should suffice for this battle. That reminds me, we haven't seen that Wanzersmith since Caracas. He's back in the village. Boy, he sure can run fast when he needs to. He said to tell you that he wants to repay you for helping him. You should probably talk to him when we get back. Alright, so gotta remember that. And I think that's it for now. So after that, we go to post stage 18. This is back in the Durandal branch. And over here we need to talk to the EC officer. Hopefully he can offer us British Army Wanzer gear. If you're going to try to save the people and troops in Madeira, I guess I don't care who you are. No, not that. I was instructed by Vice Minister Allison to give you our latest equipment. But now that I know you're the Durandal, I can't let you have them. I can only give you access to our standard equipment. I'm sorry, but that's all I can do for you. Those guys are stickler for protocol. And since the Durandal is quote-unquote not an army, we can't really have access to the latest army equipment. Oh well. Okay, EC officer done. So proceed on. Next is post mission 19. That's just after the next mission. We switch back to UCS. Where we'll finally get the goodies that Wanzersmith has been promising us. Just need to progress the plot. We need the house and school options after all. Oh my god, stop talking! Okay, let's go into the house. All of this is just a bunch of dialogue. So it's important to remember that the people we need to talk to, we need to do after we visit the house and the school. Excuse me. So you're just talking about where the VTOL base is. Oh my god. Imagine, remember to talk to someone after all of this dialogue. But it's well worth it. Okay, finally, we need to talk to Elmo. Lewis won't take me with him this time either. Why? Say, I heard the Wanzers was back in town, is that true? Yes, but he left in a hurry. He said he would try to find more gear for La Alianza. Oh, but he asked me to give you this. Why did he ask you? I'm a member of the supply troops. Lewis's orders, and we get the Vice of 4 Rock full Wanzer set and the Ogon F set of rods. Best melee weapons in the game, as well as one of the best Wanzer sets in the game, especially for the UCS branch. I almost always give it to what's his face, Schaefer, because we can then make him a decent offensive unit, while carrying the repair backpack. That's how good this Wanzer set is. And we need to talk to Punch. We will throw everything we have at that base. I was rear guard when we were running away from the governor's manor, and I saw these enemy troops carefully taking a crate out of the manor. Oh, that's why there was nothing in the governor's basement, eh? What? A crate? From where? From the manor annex. Its underground garage. It looked like they were using it to store weapons. Is that where it was? Damn it. There's no way to tell now if that's what we were looking for. Oh well. We'll find what's in it soon enough. Okay, now that that is done, next is, after all the entire VTOL base sequence, post mission 21. Here we don't have to do anything specific, provided we've talked to all the people in that sequence. We should get this automatically, just by plot progression. I found a crate! Good work, Schaefer! Whoa, wait a minute! This crate! Oh, I think this is what they used to carry Wanzer stuff. It's probably the crate that Punch saw him take out of the manor. So it wasn't more gold then? Oh, that's sad. It's better than gold, asshole. But it has to be something special for them to bring it all the way out here. I guess. Well, at least I'll sleep better at night knowing we found this mystery crate. And we get the Black Stone, the best shotgun in the game. Okay. Almost got all the items. And finally, post stage 22, shit has gone down between Durandal and the UCS, but thankfully Maddox understands, and in conversation with Elsa I sorted everything out, prevent outright all-out war against Europe and the UCS, USN, whatever the hell. They keep changing their names across front mission, don't they? I believe in Information 3 it was a USN. Anyway, head back to Durandal HQ, just progressing the plot here. And at Durandal HQ, we'll meet up with Frederick again. He'll take us to the bar, and you know Latona's friend waiting at the bar. Hacking the mainframe here. Frederick Lancaster. So this time Latona's not with us, but Nick will still give us. Latona's not with you today? No, she's busy with work. I'm sorry. Ah, pity, but it's alright. It's just that I finally managed to convince the boss to send the Durandal that cure Latona was asking about. Would you mind asking her to test it out whenever she gets a chance then? And we get the Grom Bazooka. It's decent, I guess. So keep progressing with the plot. There's a whole bunch of plot here before the next mission. And we're also going to get some cool stuff before the next mission. Wow. We're heading to Zaftran now. And here's Colonel Telford. He's not as much of a stickler for rules as the EC officer back on the Mega Float base. So we'll finally get our hands on British Army Wanzers. And he's got a very convenient excuse made up already to justify it to the authorities, to the higher-ups. We have to go to the anti-lock tutorial. Finally, Dr. Telford. Don't make me regret giving you these two squads. Do your best to break through the fortress, Durandal. Wait, I almost forgot. I'll give you the latest Wanzer gear our battalion has received. Are you sure? We're not British Army, remember? You are, at least for the duration of this operation. Don't worry, there'll be no trouble. Thanks, Telford. It's not me you should thank. Vice Minister Allison asked me to. She's been good to us in the past, so I couldn't refuse. Allison. And we get the Grill 6 Horn full Wanzer set and the Zeed rifle. Arguably the best rifle in the game, but because of its poor range, I treat it more as a machine gun than a rifle. Still, it's really good. Grill 6 Horn is comparable to the Visor 4, although I feel like the Visor 4 ROG is far better. But once again, I tend to give it to Hermes because it has enough it has enough weight to power ratio to carry the repair backpack and make Hermes a pretty good assault unit. So that's it for all the bonus items. In addition to that, we also have a bunch of items that you can get from. There's a bunch of items that you can get as simulator rewards, but that's gonna be in a separate guide. If I ever manage to figure out how to link two videos, how I can make that show up in the suggested, I'll maybe include it after I'm done with that one. But for now, I hope you found this informative. Thanks for watching.